Stallion finally speaks in a new interview with Gayle King. Meg finally tells her side of the story. She is finally giving details on when she was allegedly shot by Tory Lanez in July of 2021 after a pool party at Kylie Jenner's house. She claims he shot her. She denies having a sexual relationship with him. A lot of people have been doubting Meg's story lately.
I call cap.
Shows now she's ready to speak. We have a clip.
Argument in the car?
It was an argument because I was ready to go and everybody else wasn't ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like normal friend stuff. Like, we fuss about silly stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I never put my hands on anybody. I never raised my voice too loud. Like, this was one of them times where it was like, it shouldn't have got this crazy.
It shouldn't have escalated to
right.
the way that it did.
So I get out the car and it's like everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming, he said, "Dance, bitch." And he started shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, he shot a couple of times. And I was so scared.
So is he in the car shooting from the car, Megan?
He is standing up over the window shooting. And I didn't even want to move. I didn't want to move too quick. Like, because I'm like, oh my God, if I take the wrong step.
Child, you can stop this video.
Is this the whole thing?
It's a lot. It's more to it. I'm going to let you go first.
I think you know more about this story than I do.
I just don't know. Like, it's been 2 years of back and forth. I don't know.
So it's giving they were in a relationship. And the part that I did see was when Gayle asked her if her and Tory were sexually, and she had to think about, and actually 50 Cent responded to that today too. I don't know. It's given. I don't believe her.
I don't know what to believe because I feel bad not believing her if it's true. I mean, there was pictures of her foot.
I think she did get shot in the foot, but I don't believe her when she's like, I wasn't raising my voice.
But people don't really cry anymore.
What?
Are you like,
That's a wild statement, though.
But I mean,
don't cry anymore?
But like, there's the moisture. I hear the moisture, but I don't see anything. Like, I would be boo. I guess I don't know. I'm different.
If you got shot in the foot,
yeah,
I would be mad. I would have been mad.
But the crying is just like
fake.
What you feel?
No, but what don't you believe?
It's not that I don't believe her. I just feel like she's been very inconsistent. She's lied a lot. And, first he said she stepped on glass. Then it was he didn't shoot me. Then he did.
I think the police said that she was shot.
Oh, no. The doctor said she was definitely shot.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I know I'm ready for them to go to court.
Are we going to be able to watch it publicly?
Probably. I'm pretty sure.
That's going to be the
You don't think so? They're showing all these other trials right now. Well, they're not showing the Black China one, are they?
Like certain landmark cases, celebrity doesn't necessarily qualify.
Oh, well, prayers to all parties involved.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. So if Tory Lanez is guilty, then what, does he go to jail or what?
He'll probably get deported because he's not from here. Well, he's definitely going to have to go to jail. He's going to have to go to jail for a little bit, and then he's going to get deported.
Yeah, he definitely, I would be fighting. That's
probably why
they really fighting.
Tap dance. So you believe her?
I believe she got shot. After
that,
we
just don't know.
As a black woman, I don't believe she don't raise her voice.
Ooh, excuse me.
I'm just putting that out there.
The same thing called you. That's what you
I know that, but he ain't have to say it though.
She raised your voice right now.
Ain't nobody tell you to point that out.
You raising your voice right now.
That's why I found it hard for Megan to believe, because I'm like, Megan.
I would have been. Listen, my emotions just would have been, especially with Gayle King.
But I mean, hey, at the end of the day, she's a woman. No matter what happened, you don't shoot.
It's true.
I feel like she tried to put her hands on him, and maybe something happened. Maybe I don't know. But I feel like
what kind of friends they had around, because
that's what I said. Yeah,
right. And then she's like, "Oh, I wasn't ready to go. Sis, you're rich. Call
and
Uber."
Her and her best friend haven't been friends since. And they grew up together.
Wait, are we also going to skip over the fact that she said Tory Lanez said dance bitch?
I was trying not to laugh when she said it.
Oh my
I was trying not to laugh, but I don't know. I don't know.
You imagine you the reporter and then you start laughing.
No, it's
Just
so
the image of that. Just
bad.
imagine this video you
Just
ever
Tory
seen.
Lanez
Outside the
Serious?
window, it's like the Looney Tunes.
Could you imagine? Yo,
Oh,
that's
God.
comical. He's a real cartoon character for that one. Literally.
All right, enough about Tory Lanez. We are going to Tory Hart.
We got a new segment.
Oh, yes. We do have a new segment. You want to introduce it?
It's called Why You Want to Do That.
Why you want to do that? Okay.
So, Kevin Hart's baby mama is a rapper now. We about to listen to this track, and I want everybody's input on it. Are y'all ready for this banger?
The beat kind of good now. I like the beat.
Treasure. That's the name of the song. Treasure.
Nigga, pussy look like trash.
The beat is good though.
Hey. All right, I think we got enough.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, we good.
I think yeah.
The question becomes, who's the producer?
Yeah, she definitely got an ill producer for this. But what you think?
The beat was good.
The beat.
Before she started.
Before she opened her
If
mouth,
that
the
was
beat
your
was the
baby
shit.
mama of your almost grown children trying to be Little Kim, how would you feel about it? I think it's trash. I think she's trash. I think she needs to stop trying to be relevant because she's making all his wife's friends laugh at her. Just saying. They're all laughing at her.
Forever Young said it's giving Payless Khalees. Payless Khalees, yeah. I don't know what's wrong with her. Like, maybe she's having a midlife crisis.
I don't know. I thought she would have like tried to find a husband and like settle down and just
Or do something else.
And I thought she was acting too.
She could have been doing anything else.
Your baby father is Kevin Hart. Like, sell some clothes, buy some fashion over.
Yeah, I thought she was
like,
doing like a movie or something.
She's been doing everything.
Maybe
and I'm
she's-
not hating because it's good to hustle hard, but damn.
Right. I think she's trying to find herself. I thought I heard like she used to write Kevin Hart's jokes and stuff.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, right. You can hear that. That was a good joke right there.
I really did hear that.
Yeah. Don't ever say that out loud. Like
I
that.
think
Don't-
she did.
No,
I
no.
think she did.
Stop it.
I think she's a smart woman who needs to find herself, and she wants to embarrass Kevin. That's my answer for all the women.
Well, she's
Doing
embarrassing herself.
crazy
Boy,
things.
Kevin ain't no
But
embarrassed
wait,
by that.
could you imagine
I will
the
be laughing
jokes
my ass
he
off.
got on her right now?
Yeah,
Oh, my
that's
God.
true. I hope he put that in his next
He
act.
can't because his daughter asked him to take it easy on her mom.
Really? How do you know that?
Because he was talking about her one day and she just was like, "I need you to stop."
Ah,
Yeah.
crazy.
He said that on Nick Cannon show.
Mm.
All right, so we making time now for the guest of the day. He is originally from Paris, France.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard he has hands of gold. They was trying to get me to try to set up a massage with you, but
That's for the
I watched your videos. I was like,
Make
see,
it
she ain't built for that kind of stuff.
Can you
This is
finish
not dating
introducing
app.
him first before we get into that?
Okay,
This
so you
is not
started.
dating apps.
Okay, so he started the massage business as a massage therapist for athletes,
Yeah.
but now you've crossed over and become an international massage specialist
Yeah.
and expert in erotic massage.
Yes, ma'am.
And you say touch is the way of communication and understanding the needs of your clients.
Yes.
I got so many questions.
Yeah, what motivates that transition?
I'm trying to tell you. Okay, let's start with the athletes.
Can't
So
imagine.
You used to do what kind of athletes?
I used to do I used to play ball, so basketball.
Basketball. Okay.
So
Really? You're so small.
Right.
I was though. Yeah, I was very small before, and I got injured, so I stopped. I was doing other things, but I also trained to be a masseuse, and I started doing like my friends that was playing. Some of them play the NBA and stuff like that, so I started doing that for them. And via the other business I was doing, I rotated on the erotic side.
So I would think like athletic men would be like, oh no, I don't want no man touching me, bruh.
Nah,
Like they just
No,
Nah,
it's,
the
it's,
NBA
it's,
about-
not, it's not erotic touching.
no,
It's
I know.
No, but the now you have a lot of female on that, and then men is more interesting in it. But there's no thought of, oh, that's a man touching,
Yeah, not in
because
sports.
you're doing that for your health,
Health.
from playing ball. So
Yeah.
there was no type of question like that. Now,
So all
erotic
y'all
is
men
another-
at home who not athletic and be like, oh no, I don't want no man massaging
Get
me.
over it.
Look at that. Okay.
Okay, so you went to China to train
Yeah.
for this erotic
Yeah.
massage. So what? You just was like, you Googled it, and it was
because-
like, come to
alright,
China.
no,
Like, how did that
because
happen?
I was a stripper,
Oh.
Oh.
and I was an actor. So
Oh,
this world was already there, and then I start talking with women and talking about what they like or what they want from a man and stuff like that. So a lot of them was talking about mine, when the man not trying to get to their mind first, always trying to be performance. So then I start studying it, and then the most area that you really can learn this was in China. So I went there for 2 years.
but why do they have the market for that? Do you know?
Because Europe and China is not taboo about sexuality. America is. So you have, like, in the south of France, you have a whole city. When you pass the kind of the gate or the name of the city, everybody's naked on there.
In
You
that
shop
whole city?
You shop naked. You go
Oh,
to the
wow.
restaurant naked.
Oh.
You go to a nightclub naked. Everything.
In
So,
France,
So
you
with
said
just your
that is?
shoes on, that's it. Just your
Yeah.
shoes.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
We that open, so it was easy for me, because in France they don't do erotic school like that, and me, I really wanted to know everything about it, because I didn't want to be like everybody else, just talking about, oh, I'm here touching a woman, so that's erotic,
Right.
Let's play one of his videos so we can show them
Okay.
exactly.
Wait. Kaden J asked, no, he was not a stripper in China. He was a stripper here. Okay,
In
we can.
France. He
Yeah,
was a stripper in
he was a
France.
stripper in France. Okay, we can play the video now.
Cause I really want you. I do, baby.
That's my jam.
So how do you choose the music?
Sometimes it's easy to find them. Like, you put touch, you got a bunch of music like that. You put sex, you got a bunch of music.
So that's a good answer.
About to go in.
Is there more?
Oh, that was
Did
my
it-
jam. Sorry. I was about to swirl for y'all.
So when you are studying erotic massage, what are some of the things that you learn that makes that massage different or more special?
You learn the points of sensitive points. You learn how to you learn how to touch them. You learn how to like, even sometimes the right times, the right moment, the way to touch, and after that, the point G, we call it, and all of that stuff.
So Chinese men be knowing all of this stuff. You see, y'all sleeping on the Chinese men.
Chinese people know a lot more about body than anybody else. Chinese is concentrated about connecting mind and body and soul and all of that. So they're really good at it. 7 in the morning, they do Tai Chi thing.
Yeah.
You got 2,000 people doing the same thing. They really focus on that.
I saw one of your videos with a girl seemed like she was hesitant to do it, and then when she did it, her friends asked her how was she
Oh yeah.
enjoying it. How do you get? I mean, 'cause she was ass naked. Like, how does that? Well, I guess she's from France, but in
No,
America
that was
is
here.
very
That
different.
was here.
Right. So, how do you get these American women,
But that's my
myself
point.
included,
Is
to feel
knowing
comfortable?
that I'm here to do a job, knowing that I'm here to, because it's like doing sex therapy, really, because it's like right now I can say you got a bunch of things that's stuck in your mind that if like 95% of the people I massage, they end up crying, not
Really?
because I'm too much whatever, but because my focus is to really trying to unblock some stuff in your mind that you got stuck saying, oh, I'm not gonna have that with him, or he's not gonna focus on that. So you keep that to you, and then you turn on trying to please somebody yourself than just please you, right? So my job is to unblock all of that. But my job is to read you from the beginning and make you understand that I'm here for you. I'm not here to judge, and I'm not here to do extra things that I'm supposed to do.
No happy
You know
endings.
my services.
Okay.
Huh?
I mean, no happy endings.
No,
So
I
nobody's
mean,
ever tried to like give you the goods after?
Of course.
Okay. I mean, because
Like, of course.
Because no,
if
but
you've seen this
if
video
I
I'm
get
talking
to-
about,
if I get to unblock your mind, you sometimes not even most of people gonna tell me just thank you because I can make you come just by touching me.
oh,
So you don't need to nothing else.
So how long do these sessions last?
Hour and a half, depends what you get.
Oh, that's not long at all. And they be crying in that short of a time?
girl, did you watch these videos?
Yeah.
We
So
got
I
one
have
more.
That's a
another.
nice
Okay,
one
let's
right
watch.
there. Go ahead.
Let's watch the
That's the
second
nice
one.
one.
Yeah. Did you see this one?
Yeah, I seen them all.
Oh. Oh no, this is not the one I was talking about. Yeah, I don't think I put that one. No.
A 10. They go up to 10, Luke. 10 of them.
But I mean, that one is pretty calm.
Leah just took his whole Instagram and was like, we're showing all of these tonight.
Because it's something that I think I want to try, but
Let's pause it. And
you can stop.
because I want to get into this. I had one of my girlfriends call me and she's like, you're gonna have that man. I saw that man on there having sex with those girls, and I'm like, what? And then I remembered it was you, and so I'm like, that's not what he's doing. And I feel like
She
a
said I
lot.
was having sex with those girls.
Yes, but that's because that's what she was imagining.
But that's exactly because I was going by the name of Mr. In Good Hands before.
Okay.
I changed it. If you see, like I have just little likes right now.
Mm-hmm.
I changed the whole brand because even the Mr. In Good Hands, I kind of did it wrong because my videos, I don't cover you, but sometimes they don't want the cover. But I don't film you. They film themselves and then they give me the video. Right? So the video, they don't have the covers no more. They put
there
them
was
away.
nothing.
So I changed the whole brand, and then I'm gonna redo all my things. But that's the problem here of being taboo and not really knowing about erotic massages. People won't call me off because first of all they think I want to film them and expose them, which is not.
That's not what
You know what I'm saying? I'm private. I don't do that. And second, they just mindset of, oh, he's gonna try to fuck me. He's gonna try to do this. He's gonna try to do that. When they really don't know about erotic massages.
I think what they're afraid of is what they are gonna want, not so much more of what you're gonna want.
Listen, that's my
No,
fear of the
because
situation.
not-
I wasn't even thinking about his
Not
ass.
really.
I was thinking about like, bitch,
No, but
the
not
way
really
he had that
because-
girl, I was like, that could not have been me.
Because they calling the man to do that. So yeah, they really scared sometimes because some man doing it wrong, or for different ideas. So a lot of women that I've talked to because they was trying to book, and they was like, okay, do you do normal massages? I say, yeah, I do normal massages, but I just my specialty is erotic massages. But when you see my services, I do relaxation, I do tissues, I do Swedish, I do Thai, I do all of that.
So maybe
But-
somebody might
Good.
need
I
to
mean-
like
Oh
lead
yeah,
up to
I
that.
always. Sometimes they be like, "Oh, I want the Nuru." I said no.
They want the what?
The Nuru massage. The
Oh.
Nuru massage is the top one.
What is that? what
Details.
video is
So-
that?
Details.
Yeah, we
Nuru
need to know.
massage is sensual shower.
You
yoni,
shower them?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yoni and then body to body.
What's
massage.
yoni?
Yoni is another
the
type
yoni,
of
the yoni.
But I'm saying how he
the
gonna.
yoni, baby.
Oh, that's what he's massaging. Oh,
The
okay.
yoni.
Okay, because I'm thinking the yoni egg.
No, honey.
What?
I don't know. That's
No.
I'll massage
Okay.
your
He
eggs.
is
Thank
the
you.
yoni.
'Cause they call me the human rose. If you
the
didn't know.
nouveau, and that's the nouveau massage, right?
That's the what?
It's called the nouveau.
Nuru.
Nuru.
N-U-R-U.
Okay.
Let me write that down.
We're gonna book that for Leah's birthday.
I might need it.
We're gonna
So,
book that.
how is it? Are you single now?
Yeah.
So, how is it for you trying to date, doing what you do?
It's hard. I mean, you know.
I don't want my man rubbing on people.
Yeah, like you can't have you. It must be super hard.
Especially you going, baby,
What
I'm
do you
getting
think
ready to
is
go do this
harder?
But
new rule.
I've been
Wait,
in
you
that world
was
for a
yeah.
long
So
time.
what's harder, dating as a stripper or dating as?
The same thing.
same.
Same thing.
I think I probably could deal with a stripper.
More
you
than
won't.
No?
Nah,
Nah,
you
I
won't.
couldn't deal with a stripper.
Because by the time you're not in the show or they go to a private show,
Yeah.
your mind's
them,
going crazy.
Them parties, yeah. Yeah.
But that's the thing you don't understand is as many women a man can touch doing erotic massages, he's choosing to do his life with you. Why would he do that?
that's true.
oh,
Right?
that's romantical.
Very
No, but that's
romantical.
the thing
We
people
need a
need to focus on.
clap
Yes,
button.
that was the
we need a clap button. No, that was good.
no.
Zach, wait, Zach said, I hate Zach. Leah looks like she's having trouble breathing. Or is it real hot in the studio tonight? Zach, go to hell. Well,
I think what you said is very interesting because it's like I think when you have the access to so many women, it doesn't even make it
Doesn't
tempting
faze
like
you
that
anymore,
anymore because I think that's what makes it interesting for men who don't really have access to a lot of women all the time. That's make them want to go out and cheat. But when you just have them at your fingertips, you're just like, okay, bitch, come here, let me just rub your booty.
and I guess if you make your partner feel secure,
Yeah,
then
you
Well,
also
she's gonna have
do-
to be a secure person, like
No,
off.
but yeah, as hard you can be like, baby, I love you, or I take time and whatever. Just the fact of doing that is just your mind just goes somewhere else.
So, are you open to teaching?
Yes, I used to teach people here. I did when I was in DC because I was in DC before. I come to Miami. I teach a lot of few couples, which is men that book me for day woman, and then after that, I teach the man how to do it.
For her.
You know.
So how long
for
is
her.
that session? How wait, do you do it on the lady before or you just show like
They
how do
book-
you
No, they book me for her. So the man booked me
He
for
watches.
his wife's birthday.
right, but then you teach him how to do it.
And then I teach. Sometimes when they book me, because like I have a room for that, and they could wait over there, but I make them stay in the room. And then sometime, because most of the massages, as I'm trying to open your mind, you blindfolded. So then, if you feel like you got 4 hands on you, then you know you imagine some stuff.
Okay.
But sometimes you gotta read. It's like I had a couple one time. The lady was the lady. Like she will tell the man what to do, what to say.
was the aggressor.
You can see that.
Yeah.
So then I made them massage her with me. Then he was in control. And he was feeling so powerful touching her.
Finally.
And then her trying to run away. I'll be like, no, you stay here. You know what I'm saying? So
You
gotta
telling him
read
this
those
all
stuff.
through the massage?
Yeah. At the
Wow.
same time they had the massage.
Zach. Zach said this guy needs to look into doing some voiceovers or narrating erotic novels. You do have the voice for it. So, okay. So how do you do these? Like, you don't ever get aroused when you're doing these massages?
If I don't get what?
Aroused.
I'm a man. Of course, yes. But you got to know how to control yourself. Or you got to know also
Leah said,
how to
"Oh,"
use
like-
them.
Like she thought it was gonna be a different answer.
Cheers.
No. You got to know like how to use it. Of course, I'm dressed when I massage somebody. But if I have you on my laps when I'm doing a yoni to you, you might also kind of feel it.
All right,
but
explain this.
that's
Yes,
not-
I need details on this yoni. What is that?
Yoni
entail?
massage is like really get you to concentrate on your sensitive areas, like as you know, I don't know how
You can say the words.
Oh, so your asshole, we massage the asshole, we massage the coochie, we massage your breast, we massage your neck, you know, everything like that. So I use, you also, I use hands, I use toys. I like to use the vibrating toys better because not every woman like the penetration toys.
So basically, you make women come.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Forever Young said, "Hold on, let me turn this up." Girl, you need to be watching from the YouTube. I don't know why are you watching from the Instagram. You better go to the YouTube.
What I want to know is coochie a common word in France? Is that the origin of that? I mean, almost when you said it, I'm like, is that where that comes from?
What do you call it?
Cocoon.
Cocoon. So when you do the yoni, are you inserting anything other than toys in the cocoon?
No, it's me, my hands.
Okay, gotcha.
My hands, but like I said, I can use toys. I'm gonna have choices of toys, but the most that I use is vibrating ones because not every woman like to have a penetration toys.
Gotcha.
So like the roses, I use the roses a lot.
The roses?
Yeah, the rose.
Okay, the
That's
toy.
why they call me
yeah.
the human rose.
Oh.
They call you the human
Yeah.
role.
Interesting. So, how do you date? Like, how do you find people to date? What type of women do you date?
Listen, right now, not to say I have so much experience in life, but I'm looking for somebody that's secure in her mind, open, because I like to have fun. I like to do things. I'm a freak by the pound.
Does that involve like threesomes and stuff like that?
No,
okay.
I've been there, done that.
What, have you been into the BDSM communities?
I did porn. That's enough.
We just keep on rolling and just getting deeper and deeper. It started out he was an athlete.
I told you.
Then
I
he
said
was
it
massaging the athlete. Then he was a stripper.
You had to start somewhere.
Now he done did porn.
If I'm going to the very first, I massage my mom's feet the first time.
October now.
Oh, Zach, Leah over here sweating. Come put the fire out.
Okay, I'm back.
Wow,
So-
porn.
Yeah.
How long did you do that?
7 years.
That's a long time.
That's a career.
Yeah. How old are you? Can we say
I'm 38.
that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're not old at all.
So you have lived.
I did.
So what was the answer is you out here having fun. You not ready about
No.
settling down.
I'm not. I want to have fun with somebody.
Yeah.
You know,
okay.
not just have fun.
Do you
have
have
fun
kids?
to have fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Have fun to have fun. I've
course you
been
do.
there. I don't have time for
I
that.
like to have sex. Of course you do.
Duh.
How
Yeah.
many? How many?
So what do you have coming up now? Like, are you doing any shows or?
Right now, focus on my new brand. I already have booking all around the U.S., which is good because I'm new here and I'm already.
How long you been here?
I've
10
been
months.
here
10
for
months,
like
okay.
and I'm already going all over the U.S. right now. So
This seems like it's a heavy hitting industry.
And
now,
where-
what about the women?
Where
It
can
is.
I get a price list? No.
No, I was gonna ask that.
you got my number.
And
so
they're
you can-
pretty.
Keep going.
They are like this is a premium.
All right, don't get it twisted.
Source, right?
A lot of women do erotic massages.
What do you mean? Get them done or
I-
offer?
No, doing them.
I want to
Offering
try
it.
it
Luke put a towel down.
for me.
Zach is wild tonight.
I hate you, Zach.
Oh god. So wait, a lot of women offer the service too, right? Yeah. So I feel like right now it's been a lot more men coming out, especially on like TikTok, than the women. No, or
No, but that's my point. Is it became a trend.
Mm-hmm.
Erotic massages became a trend. So, and it's kind of unfair because the people that really learned it, as me, that's came here as a new person, and like an artist or like Snoop Dogg, whoever, gonna take one of them jokers and put them on their page, and then they became famous.
Instantly.
Talking about they really
That's what
masseuse
we.
when they
Yeah.
not.
One good hit.
So you know what I mean. So then he become it become hard. But you have a lot of people doing it right now.
Yeah.
That's how this podcast game is. It's like one person mention you with a lot of followers and you blow.
But they're gonna mention the one that they find funny.
So women can do this too, huh?
Women been doing that before
Really?
men.
I just don't feel like it to look like this. Like
I might
what
have
the
a
men
new
show.
career path.
Yeah.
You look worse than that.
Really?
Women start this. Chinese women start this,
Oh,
like
okay.
in France. Or
Really?
whatever. And you have a happy ending. So then.
But I don't
women
find that. I don't think
start
that's an
doing that.
erotic massage just because it's a happy ending. Like
No, but people like to think erotic massage is just happy ending.
Right.
They don't like
See
trying to see the whole situation and all of that about erotic massages.
when you went to school, were they teaching you like how to read the women and
Yeah,
release
you gotta know.
all of
You
that?
gotta take your time to read, to know. Sometimes they say something, but you gotta kind of. They're gonna say things around because they're scared or they don't know what they're talking about. So you gotta learn how to. When they doing this, you going straight. So then they, they feel comfortable, more comfortable by you showing that you professional and you know what you're talking about first. Then the situation, how you receive them, how you take time to talk, how you open to tell them if you have any question, ask me. Or when you're on my table, I always say, if I'm doing something that you're not expecting, knowing that even you choose your massages, still tell me, and then we stop there.
Okay.
So, it's making people feel comfortable.
Kate and Jay said, how long is the course for this?
How long is what?
The course, like the schooling.
I did 2 years, so it depends of what you really want to do for it.
It's hard for me to just picture a short Chinese man teaching you all this.
Well, there's a lot of Chinese people in France too, right?
Yeah.
That's it's just
like I said, Chinese people is
like
they're the best
inventors of
person
every damn thing.
to
They
know
made-
about bodies.
made in China.
Like, if you-
I'm sorry, you're just going to gloss over that? She just said, I can't imagine a short little Chinese man being good at sex. That's what she just said.
Like, I'm like, y'all single bitches might need to rethink these Chinese men out here walking the streets.
I
Don't
talk
project
about
your
nothing
your
but the
views of
man.
Chinese people on
I don't
them.
know the rest. I'm talking about the ends.
So you can help with like sciatic pulls and all that stuff too.
Leah, don't try to make it healthy. We know you bought the
Nah,
book.
'cause
Don't
you
try
know-
to be like, oh, my
Nah, look,
sciatica.
Because look, I
Oh,
pulled,
no,
I
yeah,
pulled
I
my,
do.
No,
We
yeah.
get it. We
Yeah,
get it,
yeah.
girl.
That's a nerve. That's not
If you,
Well,
yeah,
it's
but
fucked
if
up.
you see,
I don't
mess
know
it
what
up,
it
bro.
is.
well, if you see, I posted the comments, and one of the ladies had a car accident and everything like that. She had a bunch of problems, and she comments saying, I relieved her for like months
Really?
when she going to chiropractors, and she didn't feel the same way. So it depends.
Do you have like a lot of repeat clients?
Yeah.
Okay. And
That's
do
the-
you go
that's
to
the
their
main
home or they're coming
Depends.
to you?
About to ask, you have a
It's
location?
either way, yeah.
Okay.
Whether they come, whether I go to them.
Well, let the
Interesting.
people know where you are and where they can find you.
I'm in Myanmar right now. I'm based in Myanmar. You can find me on every platform with Hand of Jewels. And yeah,
That's dope.
Hand of Jewels. You're on TikTok,
TikTok,
Instagram,
Instagram,
Facebook.
Twitter.
Do you?
Facebook.
So and then there's like, how do they book you?
They can book me by reach out to me, or they have my link of my services on my website, and then that's it. But they have straight connection with my work phone, which is they connect with me and book for whenever they're ready.
Anybody who goes to his page right now and DMs the word Chit Chat gets the new room massage half off. No, I'm just
I was like, what is she
Devil.
about to say?
I'm just joking, guys. But if you do book him from the Chit Chat, tell him you heard about him from here. So
Yes,
he sponsors
definitely,
us.
definitely. Zach said that's a no massage for his girl.
Oh, we got a lot of people on.
Yes.
You coming back next week? Okay.
Miss Jackie wants to know what's the body oil massage. What is that called?
The body. Oh, Miss Jackie.
Miss Jackie.
Do you go to Orlando?
She lives in Orlando.
not
whole
good.
country booked right now.
I know.
Let me pencil Miss Jackie in, okay?
Well,
Let's see. There was something else. Oh, so what will you say? We have a couple more minutes. What will you say to a man like Zach who is in a relationship and it feels like, okay, no, I can never let my wife or girlfriend experience something like this?
No, I ain't mad at them, but you have to understand that a man is territory, so they don't really like that. But at the same time, they can't be open to it if they're not having a conversation with the person that's doing it and understand why he's doing it and how we can help him improve
What he
other
got
stuff
going on.
than just sex with his woman.
Do you feel like I feel like a lot of people be into stuff like this and
On the low.
just not open to it until they try it and then it's
Right.
like,
Oh, that's my
oh
point,
damn,
yeah.
like
Baby,
A
can
lot.
you book it for me?
you're right. You're right. But-
No, but so what else does it improve besides sex, and what else do you say like this?
No,
massage
he
can
improve your mentality on doing things, and like I said, the most thing that happened is when I get to know you, I understand that you're reserved from pleasure. Then he increased yourself from, okay, like put on the table what you like.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's the
You're
most
more
important
like a
about it.
sex therapist.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's giving
I
sex
feel like
therapist.
you bring sex back into relationships too with that. For
Well, this was very insightful.
Yes.
As you can see,
Thank you for
our
coming
viewers
for
like
sure.
it. Those are just YouTube. We have some on Instagram. So it seems like everybody enjoyed you. We
Yeah.
appreciate you
Thank you.
coming.
Thank you so much.
Coming in.
Like I said, thank you for having me.
The next time you're in town, you just let us know.
He's in town. I'm gonna book a massage for sure.
And
I
then
need
Leah
one.
can come on and talk about it.
Well, I'm here right now.
I'm
till
not
the
getting the
10th of
Yodi
May.
massage. So
That's
don't
not
even
that
fucking
long.
ask me to
The
do
10th
that.
of May is not that long.
Yeah, after that, I'm going to LA for months,
Okay.
and then I'm coming back, and then I'm going around.
Interesting. Leah, you have
When you
anything?
say you leave, May 10th.
Many times, yeah.
Luke, come get my towel. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, but thank you so much for coming. It was really dope.
My pleasure.
I've always wanted to talk to somebody that does this kind of.
Yeah, we've been looking and
Yeah.
we've been hoping to get somebody local that was local. What's his booking information? Did you miss that part? Can you say it again? Because they're going to cut my head off.
Just go on Hand of Jules official on TikTok, on Instagram, and then y'all will see the link for my website.
And we've been sharing his page all week, y'all.
It's
so
on the Chit Chat.
don't act like y'all ain't see it, bro.
It's
like
there.
we
You
know
got,
y'all
you
saw
got
it.
my services and the explanation of them, so you know what you're booking.
And mention the name Chit Chat, okay, guys?
He
I
might-
don't know what you're gonna
He
get.
might want
but
to sponsor us. Maybe
you guys might get a surprise. And he said if we get 10 bookings, Leah gets a free one. So go book,
Whoa.
book.
Hey, I need y'all to book.
I'll give her a free one
You
so she can
will?
talk about
Whoa!
it.
Oh, and record it. We gonna use some of her
Nah,
clips.
we not
Y'all, we gotta
recording.
talk about this. Y'all, listen.
We not recording.
Listen,
nothing.
we need to get the date secured. Okay, we got to get the date secured. We
No,
appreciate.
I really need a massage. Like
I
dead
know
ass.
you do.
Like dead ass.
I know you do, and yeah, you're sciatica. Yeah, you're sciatica.
Duh.
You need to be massaged.
Duh.
Yeah, of course.
be
Thank
in
you
touch.
all for watching. Please don't forget to play with us on our Cash App at $.
Play with us.
Yeah, play in our Cash
That's
App.
the theme tonight.
Got a couple of slips up for her. This is only the first time with her.
It's $, the Chit Chat Live on all platforms. And we will see you guys back here next week, 7:30.
Bye.
Peace.